The bye week's over. Welcome back to a week where we prepare for an actual NFL game and not just sitting down on the bye week. In this video, we're going to be talking about the latest Lions news. We're going to be talking about the new draft order because the Rams did lose a game. We'll talk about that. Lions versus Pittsburgh Steelers. The point spread, not looking good for the Lions right there. Odell Beckham Jr. Today is the day where teams can go ahead and put a claim on him. Maybe the Lions will do it. We'll talk about that, as well as Detroit Lions backup quarterback Tim Boyle returned to practice. We're going to get all into it right now.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
If you ever know what it's like to be a witch during the Salem witch trials and how they're dealt with, then you should go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I drop nothing but Detroit Lions news and rumors. And if you like everything Detroit Lions, that is what this channel is about. Also, make sure you go ahead and light up that like button. Let's get to 200 likes so we can get this trial over with. The Detroit Lions have released tight end Darren Fells, as he has not been doing a whole lot of production for the Detroit Lions, and it saves the Lions cap space of $250,000. Darren Fells was a decent signing before the start of the regular season. He actually played for the Lions twice. Good blocking tight end, but he just hasn't been doing a whole lot regarding catching the football. The Lions do have one roster spot open. We'll see what the corresponding move is, but like I said, I'm not too big on him being released. It's not that big of a deal because the Lions are 0-8. It's might as well just go ahead and look at Brock Wright and other young players for the Detroit Lions at this point. We're not going to the playoffs. Save some money. Why not? But I wish nothing but the best for Darren Fells. He has been a solid Detroit Lion twice now with his stints, and I wish him nothing but the best. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 18,000 subscribers. This channel is about you. It's about having your voice heard. That's what it's all about. And if you don't subscribe, you may miss out on videos and you don't get your voice heard. So subscribe. Let's get this content out there. Today is the day for the Detroit Lions or any other team to go ahead and put a waiver claim out for Odell Beckham Jr. Right now, it's around $7 million a year if the Detroit Lions decided to pick up his contract and select him on waivers. They do have the first priority of every single team, but the Lions cap situation is one of the worst in the NFL. So if they're wanting to get him, they're going to have to be moving some players around or cutting some sort of fat regarding salary cap for the Lions to be able to put him on this football team. Personally, it's probably not going to happen. Why? Because the Lions are 0-8, and Odell Beckham Jr. has already made it well known that he would like to go to a playoff contender. Well, exactly. Why would you want to go to a winless team? So if the Lions put in a claim, he can just whine and say, I don't want to go there, and that would be a situation where the Detroit Lions would have to figure out, do we actually want to do this? So the thinking is, probably not, so I'm going to go ahead and say the Lions do pass on this, but we'll see where he goes. I know he wants to go to the Seattle Seahawks. Man, oh man, that would be pretty dynamic with all the wide receivers right there. Well, we'll see what happens here, but we have 24 hours, and we'll know where Odell Beckham Jr. is if he does get selected by a team under the waiver wire. Some good news for the Detroit Lions regarding the health front. Tim Boyle is returning to practice after sustaining an injury before the season started to his hand. Now, why is this important? Because Jared Goff has struggled. Tim Boyle is the backup to Jared Goff, and you watch this offense, you realize there is a lot of issues on this offense, and fans and media alike are already somewhat calling for Jared Goff potentially to be benched. And if he does get benched, it'd probably be Tim Boyle that get elevated to the starting role. But remember, in preseason, Tim Boyle didn't look that great. In all honesty, he was missing targets. Even though he has that giant can of an arm and he can really sling that football, you got to be able to be accurate. So I'm not sure how much of an upgrade he would actually be if the Lions ever decided to bench Jared Goff at some point. Not saying it's going to happen anytime soon, but at some point if they decide to go that route. But he did have one game where he did really good in preseason, so we shall see. But I'm just happy that we're getting players back from health, regardless if it's a backup or a starter, because this team got savaged regarding the health of our players on this football team, and that's the last thing you want to see. So I'm happy that he's back to get this team a little bit healthier than the day before. So that is a good thing. Let me know in the comment section, would you like to see Tim Boyle at some point being the starting quarterback with Jared Goff being benched? This one is easy. If you do, Y for yes. If not, N for no. Let me know. This is your guys' channel. Go ahead and comment and get this conversation flowing. The Detroit Lions face the Pittsburgh Steelers, and as you would expect, the Detroit Lions are underdog here with being a 9-point spread. So that is very significant. That means they believe the Pittsburgh Steelers will win by 9 points. And if you're going to Pittsburgh, like the Detroit Lions are, on a winless football team, going against a team that's much better regarding talent from top to bottom, that's what you would expect. So, again, the Detroit Lions underdogs, they have to be able, though, to win some game going forward. And Pittsburgh Steelers is not the best team so far that we've played this season. I still believe they're going to win, but the Lions got to show that they have a much better chance in winning than the last game we played with the Philadelphia Eagles. That was a mess. Again, they're going to be going against a team that is well coached by Mike Tomlin. They're going to go against a team that predominantly wins, especially versus the Detroit Lions, the AFC North. So they must be prepared and put a better effort out into attempt in some way to get some offensive continuity and stop Ben Roethlisberger and the offense down with the Lions defense. It's been a miserable season, but what makes a miserable season a little bit better is winning some money. So go to chatsports.com/LionsBet. What is that? That is BetUS. BetUS, you put in the promo code Lions125 and you're able to get a 125% deposit bonus. Put in $100, you can spend $125. You can bet on Lions games, any games, players, everything. Go to chatsports.com/LionsBet. Do you have the Lions winning this game? L for Lions, S for Steelers. Let me know in the comments section. Who do you guys got? Will the Lions finally win? If you look at Jacksonville Jaguars, they went and beat up on the Bills. Josh Allen sacking Josh Allen. So it's any given Sunday. Let me see what you guys think. Yes, we have a new draft order here, and the Detroit Lions right now are getting closer to being solidified that first pick. Because right now there is only another team with only one win. If you're curious to know what the draft order is, right now the Detroit Lions are picking 1. Houston Texans with 1 win are picking 2, and there's a bunch of 2-win teams behind them. So if the Houston Texans win another game, the Lions are looking very, very close to be solidifying that first pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. So you want to make sure that Houston Texans win. If you're in for that sucking for the first pick, that's what you got to look for, because the Detroit Lions potentially could win a game this year. So, and that makes a big difference going from 1 to 2. But it was good that all those other teams did win a game, so it really makes it better for the Lions to get that pick. And the most important part here is the Los Angeles Rams took an L to the Tennessee Titans, giving the Detroit Lions pick 28 in the first round. We got to continue to watch what the Rams are doing. Matthew Stafford throwing a couple pick sixes and gave their team a hard lesson that you must be able to hold on to the football and not to turn it over, thus helping the Lions out. So we got to continue to root for the Rams to lose and the Detroit Lions, and we'll get better picks by the Rams. And if the Lions do what they continue to do, would be the first pick in the draft. Draft season's already begun. You got to check out this app, folks. It's Lions Nation Unite. Absolutely awesome app made by Lions great Herman Moore, and this gives an opportunity for all Detroit Lions fans to go ahead and collaborate, talk about their fandom, post pictures, do meetups, everything. You can talk to your favorite content creators on YouTube as they're on there as well. So go get the app. That is lionsnationunite.com. You can follow them on Twitter, LionsNationU, and on YouTube, Lions Nation Unite. Tonight, I'll be on with Herman Moore and other content creators. We're going to have a fun time talking Detroit. So come on down and enjoy the party. Overall, a lot of things to talk about, and it's good to be back off from the bye week, it was nice to take a little break and not watch some losing Lions, and that is good. It's good for the mental of everybody. But hopefully the players themselves got a mental recharge, a recharge physically, and go out and perform much better on Sunday because we need to win one game. We cannot go 0-17. That's unacceptable. We cannot allow a miserable, epic miserable season like that to occur because that is terrible on all levels. And on my channel on Wednesday, I'll be dropping a draft video. It's going to be a mock draft. It's going to be multiple scenarios. We'll get into that. On Thursday, the One Pride podcast got a special guest coming on with me. We're going to be talking about the Detroit Lions. We're going to be talking about what this individual thinks about our football team as she is not a Detroit Lions fan. We'll get into that. And on Sunday, Detroit Lions versus Pittsburgh Steelers, a live watch party on my channel. Going to have a good time, regardless of if the Lions win or lose. With that said, adios.